So following up on our previous video, in this video we are going to see how a bond issued at premium is going to reflect on a balance sheet. So this example again is straight from a textbook. This is a million pounds face value bond which is issued at a coupon rate of 5% when the market interest rate was 4%. So, and the sales proceeds were 1,444,518, right? So interest payments on this bond will be obviously coupon rate times the face value. So the premium on this bond was sales proceeds minus the face value was 44,000. So under the effective rate interest rate method, we are going to see how how we are going to amortize the premium on this bond. So let's just go through this. So initially the carrying value will be the sales proceeds that we have received from the issuance of this bond, which is 1,044,518. So interest expense will be, how do we calculate interest expense? We calculate interest expense by multiplying our carrying value with the interest rate, market interest rate at the time of issuance, which is 4% in this case. And the interest payment on this bond will be obviously the coupon rate times the face value 50,000, which is, so amortization of premium would be the amount by which your carrying value is going to come down is 8,219. so the ending carrying value will be 1,044,418, and adding negative 8219, so we see the carrying value coming down and moving towards 1 million, which is the face value. So opening carrying value will be the ending carrying value for this year, and we see the values come down. Eventually upon maturity the value has come down to 1 million. So interest expense for a premium bond is actually lower than the interest payment that we have to make on this bond. So we have seen how a bond issued at a discount and how a bond issued at a premium are amortized using the effective interest rate method. Another method for amortizing these discounts and premiums is the straight line method. So what do we do under the straight line method? We, just like a straight line depreciation, what we do is we divide the premium over the life of the bond. So this becomes 8,903. So we are going to use the same table to see how the straight line method is going to work. So let me copy the dates as well. So opening carrying value will be obviously the same, 1,044,000. Interest expense will be, let's just go through this route. So interest payment will be 50,000. Amortization will be 8,903. So basically interest expense will be reduced by, or we can say since this is discount, we are going to this is a premium bond, so amortization will bring our cost down. So ending carrying value will be beginning carrying value will be the ending carrying value. Interest expense will be so basically comparing both these methods side by side, we can see under the straight line method, let me just format this a bit. So side by side we can have look here. Under the straight line method, we amortize the premium over the life of the bond, and it's done in a similar manner to straight line depreciation, and it reduces the carrying value of the premium bond by same amount every year. In this case it was 8,904. So we can do the same for our discount bond that we had discussed previously. So let's just go through this example, the previous example of a discount bond. These were the particulars of the bond: 5% coupon bond issued when the interest rate in the market was 6%. So for the straight line method, what we are going to do is, let me just center this a bit for you. Okay, so under straight line method, the discount that we previously discussed was 42,000 will be divided amongst 5 years. So this is going to be 8,424. Let me just copy the same table for you. Okay, now let's just do away with all these values, and this is the ending. Okay, so the beginning carrying value will be the sales proceeds that we received, 957,876. Interest expense, let's just wait for it a bit. Interest payment every year will be 50,000. Now amortization every year will be 8,425. So interest expense to be reported on the balance sheet will be 8,425, and ending carrying value is going to increase by the amount of amortization every year. So the beginning carrying value will be the ending carrying value from the previous year, and the interest expense will be first the interest payment, 50,000 for every year. Amortization expense is going to straight the same because it's a straight line method. So eventually it's going to converge to $1 million for the year. So here here we can see side by side how the effective interest rate method differentiates itself with the straight line method.